Gua, 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 Guangdong baby, got the guang, got the dong, got it all. Guangdong, oh yeah, 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 Guangdong, China. I'm taking a stroll, seeing what's all about, looking all around. It's Guangdong, baby. Got the guang, got the dong, got it all. Guangdong, oh yeah, 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 Guangdong, China. Taking a stroll, seeing what's all.
So we're in Chikan Ancient Village. He is going to be going across like that. I'll show you where we're at in the map and I'll tell you more about it, so stay tuned. Chikan Ancient Village in Guangdong, kind of a tourist attraction. So we're going to be going through where the tourists would go, starting out at this really cool little tram thing that goes through the ancient city. And it's all set up for tourists, and you're going to see a lot of that here. But there's not many tourists, which is even cooler because it's going to be kind of a nice vibe, kind of chill, and a little bit of rain as well. But anyways, without further ado, it's up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Let's walk down those Chikan ancient city streets as if you're there yourself. There we go, and I'll say hello. So I guess that goes over the bridge right there, so that's really cool. Actually, there's actually a top floor as well. And we're going to be continuing down in Chikan. I'll tell you all about it. This is video number 3. I was just doing that in video number 2 and just kind of exploring Chikan Ancient Village. And there's a lot of tourism, and I'll kind of slowly tell you all about it. But we are in Guangdong. So Guangdong has a lot of overseas Chinese, and they built these things called Dialu. I'll probably see one of those soon. And then this is called Chikan Ancient Village. And there's a lot of tourism here, so that's why we saw some of the tourists in the thing. I paid 150 RMB, which was about $20 to get inside. If I paid more, I could ride these things, and I can also ride some boats. Here's a hotel right here. Okay, so we are going to keep on exploring. It's more of the hotel, maybe? Palio. These are little restaurants that you can overlook the water at. And then I guess they can wait for these and jump on those, but you have to pay for that. I just walk around. I want to film, have complete independence, so usually don't take those. But if you did, you'd use this VIP pass, and look at, there must be a lot of queuing for it usually, but today it's a Tuesday, and I don't know if they come more. This is Southgate, so now we know that we're at the Southgate. They also have cruises, so you can also take a boat on these cruises. There's more hotels up there. Here's a 1926 reference. I saw another one with a 1922 reference, so maybe a lot of this was built around that time period. We're gonna come up here to, I think the south entrance means that we could leave the zone, the area that we're in. But of course I want to share as much as I can while I'm here. I have 2 other videos. Oh, here's a music bar right there. Looks like there's a little row of them and some stands. There's a ship. So obviously we're gonna have to walk down that area. Okay, so Guangdong has this overseas Chinese population, quite sizable. They come out of Taishan, Jiangmen. I think we're basically in part of Jiangmen. Taishan is nearby. I think that's also part of, Jiangmen has a Jiangmen city, and it also has like a giant provincial part. There's another, I've seen a lot of references, like because a lot of the overseas Chinese were in the United States as well as Malaysia, Singapore, other places too. There's some American references that I'll see. Hello. And I've also seen a few Macau references too. So my last video, you can see my other videos of Chikan Ancient Village in my thumbnails. You can kind of view back. There's like little alleys you could explore as well. We're gonna just keep on walking down. Those are all set up for tourists so they can get around quickly. You don't have to walk, just like I'm doing. There's another area to eat. And then there's like a theater performance over there. There's a giant ship. I guess this is a good place to stay overnight and just take it all in. But yeah. I think I also heard too that this area they also film. So they'll do film productions in this city. They also do it in other areas too. I was in Jiangmen pedestrian street, like the ancient village park that looks like this a lot, but it's more like everybody lives there. This is more like for tourism. But when I was there, I saw all these movie references to Jiangmen City. I did film that, so you can see that if you want to look at that into the future as well. Which way to go now? So I could go that way, or I could follow the river. Here's his VIP pass stuff. Let me just kind of show you real quick. So you can sit in these and kind of watch a show. And there's a boat that goes into the water. Looks really cool. I think Happy Chinese New Year, it says up there. I think because of that music, I'm gonna go this way. Sometimes the music affects the video if it's like copyright issues. They'll think I'm just like playing their songs, and then they could have copyright problems. So a lot of YouTubers will be a little bit cautious when they hear recorded music. So we could definitely go that way. Could definitely go this way too. Here's another Macau egg tart. I think I want to go inland, but that's so interesting. We have another Macau reference right here. Pastel de natas are I live in Macau, so it's kind of interesting to see all the references. This is kind of a food street here. Let's move inland a little bit just to give you a little bit of diversity of different things. Coffee shop. Hello. I guess we're gonna kind of go in a little bit. This is actually a really cool city too. Just before here I was in Taishan. Wow, this looks all authentic and interesting. I would definitely explore here, but there's not really any people, which is okay, but I know it's a long stretch where like I kind of know exactly what it is, where this one I don't know what's around the corner. So it's more interesting for a viewer and a little bit interesting for me too, because it's like mystery that will be solved quicker. Here's a coffee shop, Hero Tea. There's a middle school here. There's different stuff in here. Another one of these. It says Powell and Fisherman's Wharf. That's funny because Powell is in San Francisco. Fisherman's Wharf is in San Francisco. So it's funny that they have those references. And I think that they have this in San Francisco. I used to live in San Francisco for a year, and they kind of had references like this. Looked a lot like this actually. I wonder if these are originally from yeah, it's Powell and Fisherman's Wharf. Because yeah, that was I have to check it later and see. Powell and Market. That was that's two San Francisco references. Do not pass tram car. So if that is San Francisco references, it's really interesting. 2 standees only. That's very American English right there. So that some things are of course are in Chinese, and some things are in English. I mean, in like San Francisco things, like the street names. Anyway, so interesting. Oh, okay. So there's lots of choices here. This looks like kind of an entertainment street, kind of empty right now. I bet it's so interesting in on weekends. Oh my God, or holidays. It's probably too crowded though. Maybe I'm lucky to be here. But I see a Dailu. I'll tell you about that right on the other side of here in a second. Oh wow. I want to get over there, but I just saw this most beautiful painting right here. Wow. 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 It's kind of like for, these are like, it's like a classroom. There's desk. So maybe this is the ancient school for Chikan Ancient Village. So it must be why they have all the kids' references, right? Wow. Yeah, this must be references for that. That might be the school right there, so I guess we should not go into that. That probably is the school. Okay, so anyway, so what we're gonna do, let's go to the Dialo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Dialo. Yeah, Dialo. But Dialo, these are from overseas Chinese, and they made a lot of money abroad, and then they came back to this area because a lot of them were emigrated from here, and they built these Dailus. They're like little towers, and so you can see almost no windows here, but then they had lots of windows and a rooftop up there, and they would from my understanding is there'd be like a wall right here, like ceiling, and then there's stairs that go up, but they would shoot down if there was like intruders or somebody that tried to break into the home. So, and also these like narrow little things, I think it was because they could like protect from those tiny little ones and kind of make sure, but then that up there was where they would so they must have these amazing views. Anyways, is that a good ending spot? I guess that's a good ending spot. And there's a school right there. Yeah, I guess that's a good ending spot. Think journal. Think of Journage. Wonder if that has any historical value to it. So this video is getting about the length that I want it to be, the maximum length. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna end our video and we'll just end it on the dial. So hope you like that one. It's also a playground, I guess, for the kids. All right.